Hi, my name is Fran, and in this quick tutorial I want to show you how you can start your own website in less than 10 minutes, even if you've never built anything online before, and make it look amazing. Let's hop into my screen and let's see how you can do this. Alright, so before you start building your website, you need to understand what your website needs and why. So let's have a comparison with real-life examples. So if you have a store, your store will need a space and an address, and then some decoration inside, and some content, some products. So let's see how this applies to the online world. First, you'll need domain and host. A domain name will work as your address. Everything you type in the browser window. The host is the space where your website will live. Let's call it your landlord. Hosts nowadays, they integrate with the content management system, which is the next piece of the puzzle. So what is a content management system? Well, to keep it simple, let's just call this a website building tool. This is what you will use to create the content and the design of your website. So now let's get into the practical terms of this. All right, there will be 4 steps to building your website. The first one will be choosing a domain name. We'll get to that very soon. If you want to follow along or take another look, I'm going to leave a link to this blog post right here in the description below. So make sure to check it out if you want some written help. For a new business, you should always adjust your business name to the domain names available. The most important thing is to get a nice looking domain name with a .com extension. If possible, you'll try to optimize it for search engine optimization. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about that just now. If you're building for somebody else, give them a list of available domains and have them choose from it. If you have an established local business and you need to keep your business name, you can always opt for using a local extension such as .us or .co.uk in case you are based in the UK. Please keep in mind that these extensions are also restricted to those countries. Anybody can access it, but for you to own one, you should be based in that country. Now, for an established business that will work worldwide, it's better for you to have a .com extension. Alternatively, you can always go with .co, .net, .org, which are also professional looking and demonstrate credibility. Alright, so let's look for a domain name. So just go to bluehost.com or find the link in the description below as well, and click on domains up here, and let's write some domain names and see if we can find one. I'm going to write this one, my domain name, and search for it so you can see what happens. And so this one is already used, of course. So Bluehost will suggest other names for me. As you can see, .org is available for this name, .tech, .website, .site. If I had to, I would choose .org, for example. Let's say somebody had this domain, I wasn't using it for some reason, and I wanted to rebrand my business. I would probably use this one. After you go through all these options, Bluehost will give you other suggestions. As you can see here, this would be a good one. I create and earn.com. Just by adding the I, it still looks amazing, and it is available for me for only $10. Alright, so here's another suggestion. Create, learn, and earn. That looks nice. I also like that one. But we're not going to buy the domain here because you also need hosting, as I mentioned before. This is the space that you will rent where your website will live. You can also use Bluehost for this. Bluehost is a hosting company, and most hosting companies give you also the domain. And most of them give you the domain for free once you purchase the hosting. Let's go back to bluehost.com. You can also use the link in the description below to access Bluehost. So we're back in the Bluehost website, and what we're going to do is click Get Started. You can get started for $3.95 per month. And if you're just starting out, I advise you to take the basic package if you just want one website. If you plan on building more than one website, go with the Plus or the Choice Plus, which will give you hosting space for more than one website. I host websites for clients as well, so I need to have more than the basic. Now here you will introduce the name that you chose before, and you will create a new domain. Once you click Next, Bluehost will check if it's available. As we've checked it before, it should be available. So there we go, the domain is available. So just enter your details here, your first, last name, business name, street address. All of this is important. Now, choosing your package. You'll get the cheapest price with the 3-year plan. As you can see, it will cost you $3.95 per month. If you choose one-year plan, it will cost you $5.95. You'll pay either $142 for 3 years, or for 1 year only, $71. So you're saving 1 year with this plan. You'll get the SSL certificate for free, which is what makes your website appear secure here with this little lock. And even if you choose another registrar that is not Bluehost, make sure they are giving you the SSL certificate for free, and probably even the domain registration. This is important, and most of them should give you this. Now, you'll want to choose domain privacy plus protection. When somebody looks up your domain online, it is mandatory to show a physical address. If you don't have this selected, it will show your physical address that you registered. And this is it's a legal requirement. If you click this, then Bluehost will use their address for you. So by paying this small fee, you will not be showing your physical address to anybody. The CodeGuard Basic, I would uncheck. If you want to know more information about this is basically backups and monitoring. It just takes care of your website for you. Alright, now for security, you can choose this. I would advise you to read here what it does. It basically protects your website from malware and hacks and stuff like that. This one I will not recommend one way or the other. It's your choice. Our final price for 1 year is $83 or $119. Just introduce your payment information, agree to these, make sure you read terms of service, cancellation policy, and privacy policy. So tick this box if you don't want to receive emails from Bluehost, and submit. Once you're done, you will see a dashboard like this one, and you'll find a button to create a website. I already have a website created, so it asks me to log into my main website. Alright, so just click on create site in your dashboard, and we're going to use WordPress. WordPress is the biggest CMS in the world. They are hosting around, I don't know if this data is still accurate or outdated, but they are hosting around 60% of the whole internet. Bluehost has just created a new website builder, which I haven't tried, so I cannot recommend. But I will have a look at it, and then I will create a new tutorial for it. If you wanna have a look, just make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can stay tuned to these updates. Now we're going to use WordPress because I recommend WordPress to everybody. This is the most optimized kind of website you can have on the internet. Let's use the scenario of my website. I would call it something like this, the whole name of the brand, and I would use a tagline, something like this: your hub to create content. This is what will show up in the bar up here. So just click next. Now Bluehost will ask you for the domain. You only have one domain name, and it'll just insert the domain name you want here. Remove these plugins because they are not essential, and click next. Do not use any subdirectory. Just click next. They will give you your username, your password, and your login details, which you can check here. You can click here and save these details so you can log in later. I will show you how you can log in with these details. So basically, you just go to a browser window. You'll type in your domain /wp admin, and here in this window you just introduce your username and your password. You can also log in from the Bluehost dashboard like I showed you before, and I will go back to my sites and I will show you how that login works. You'll find your website here. In your case, you will have it here. Now I will log into this one, which is empty. The first 2 steps are done. Now we have to design the website. First, we need to include content in it, and we need to create a design for it. I will leave links for these for everything in the description below, so make sure to check it out if it's easier for you. Personally, I use 2 premium themes, but you can also start with free themes. So WordPress has a huge library of themes that you can choose from. My personal choice for beginners is the Divi theme. Divi is very easy to use for beginners, and it has plenty of templates already populated, professionally designed, that you can just use and edit to your liking. If you want to try out Divi, check the link for this post in the description below, how to build a website for dummies, and click here and it will bring you to a demonstration website where you can see how to edit inside of Divi, and you can see if you like it or not. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can design your website with a free theme. Log into your dashboard like I showed you before, go to Appearance and Themes. Here you have the pre-installed themes in WordPress. You can install a premium theme or a WordPress.org theme, which is the free themes that are created by developers for WordPress. So let's click here. Now we are going to search here for the theme called Astra, and we are going to install this one. This is a very easy to use theme and it's free. So install. The difference between a free theme and a paid theme is that some customization cannot be done in the free themes. Now you have the theme installed, you can activate it straight away from here, or you can live preview it. It's installed, but it's not activated. It's not active in the website yet. So right now your website looks something like this. This is the pre-installed WordPress theme. This is the live preview of how it would look with the theme we are choosing now. Now they will never look as they look in the pictures here because they have no content. If you have content created, it will look completely different. You need to add pictures, you need to add blog posts, pages, everything. So let's click activate. All right, now because you're not using a paid theme, you won't have any templates, but we'll find some. Let's go here to plugins and add new. All right, in the search box, write starter templates and install this plugin. You'll have to activate it, and we're going to choose a page builder. This is a plugin that will help you build your pages. Instead of coding, you will just drag and drop the elements that you want in the page. So let's choose Elementor, and it gives you all these templates already pre-designed. All you have to do is choose one you like and install it in your website. And then you can make changes as you wish. So let's go here and choose this one, for example. It will show you the home page, how it would look like, the about page, the services page, and the contact page. You can either import home template or import the complete website. Now, there is a concept that I haven't discussed yet. Before we start designing, we need to understand what constitutes a website. So you have a structure, and then you will have a design on top of that structure. If you have a structure with content, you already know what you are designing for. So you can create pages and you can create posts. You will not be needing any of these right now, but it's good to know where they come from and what they are used for. So pages will be used for static content. Let's say your About Us page or About Me. That page will never change. Then you have posts. Posts are to be added all the time. For a blog, like most likely you are creating this website to start a blog. So you would start to add new posts. So you add a post and you write your post, and I will show you how that works in a second. But before, you need to understand that all websites need to have a structure of pages, not just the home page, but it needs to have your About Us page, and then the legal pages, which would be the terms and conditions in some certain situations, some affiliate disclosure if you do affiliate marketing, and privacy page. All right, so back to your template, and let's import the complete site, which will make it much easier for us. You will have a home page, an about page, a services, and a contact. Import this site, and we'll just import everything. And that is it. You basically have a website now, imported successfully. View website. So that is it. That is your website. That's how it looks. It looks amazing, right? Now you can edit everything that you want. So just click Edit with Elementor. And like I told you, now you have your drag and drop template. And like I told you, now you have your drag and drop editor. You can right here. So you can change the style, the content, you can change the what goes in here, you can change the size to small. In this case I want it all in one line. So I would go and I would delete this one, it's too much. And as you see, you can make all the changes that you want. You also have style up here. You can change the text color. To add elements, you can do it like this, just that by dragging. Anytime you make changes, just make sure you press update. And now this is how your website would look like. Let's refresh. There you go. Now the changes have not come into effect because I haven't pressed update. Let's see how it looks once I update it. Now refresh here again. Before I go, I just want to show you how it would look like to create a post. So you will come here to all posts, or even to create a page, you can add new. In this case, we'll create a post. It's the exact same process. Add a new post. Let's say you want to start blogging. And now all you have to do is create a WordPress document. So you'll add your title, and that is it. Once your post is ready, click publish. Now, the purpose of this video is only to show you the basics of how to create a website for dummies. I will go into design elements and other situations, how to create posts, how to create pages, and how to create your legal pages in other videos. So let's just wrap this up. Number 1, choose a domain name. Number 2, choose a hosting company. Number 3, design your website through a CMS, WordPress in this case, and using themes. Number 4, start to create content and your website structure. And that is it. You have a website. So that's how easy it is to build a brand new website and make it look awesome. If you like this video, just make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn how to earn from the content you will be creating, or for more tutorials about how to create websites and similar stuff. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you on the next one.